Why are some of the world's richest and most advanced countries doing everything they can to keep Filipinos from going back home? Why are powerful governments suddenly changing visa rules, fast-tracking residency, and even begging entire families to stay forever? What makes the Filipino community so valuable in today's world? From hospitals in the United Kingdom to tech hubs in America, and from construction sites in Australia to classrooms in Vietnam, the Filipino workforce is now considered a global treasure. These are not just overseas workers. They are cultural ambassadors, trusted caregivers, skilled professionals, and community builders. Their compassion, loyalty, and incredible work ethic make them not just employees, but essential assets to national economies. And the world knows it. That's why today, more and more countries are not just opening their borders to Filipinos. They're pleading with them to stay permanently. These governments aren't thinking about short-term contracts anymore. They want Filipinos to live, settle, raise families, and call their countries home. Some are even offering fast-track citizenship, free language classes, relocation support, and permanent residency after just a few years of work. The reason? Without the Filipino spirit, their systems would collapse. That's how important you are. Welcome to Wanderlust Ventures, your ultimate source for global migration stories and life-changing opportunities. If you're watching this, you're probably curious about which countries truly value your presence, and may even fight to keep you. So don't wait. Smash that subscribe button, join our growing community, and stay informed about where your skills and heart are most respected. Now, let's dive into the 10 countries that are begging Filipinos to stay permanently in 2025, and find out which one might just become your next forever home. Number 1. United Kingdom. Could Britain survive without Filipinos? The UK has openly admitted its deep reliance on Filipino workers, especially in the NHS healthcare system and elderly care. With an aging population and a growing need for compassionate, skilled care, Filipinos have become the heart of British caregiving. New immigration reforms have opened more permanent residency routes for caregivers, nurses, and skilled workers from the Philippines. Some UK employers even sponsor entire families, encouraging Filipinos not just to work, but to settle, grow, and thrive. The British government isn't just hiring Filipinos, they're practically begging them to build a life in the UK. Number 2. United States of America. Why is America expanding opportunities for Filipinos? Why is the land of dreams and diversity suddenly rolling out new green card opportunities for Filipinos? Why is America lobbying for more Filipino nurses, engineers, and IT professionals? The United States, home to over 4 million Filipinos, is not just familiar, it's family. Hospitals in America are experiencing severe staffing shortages, especially post-COVID, and Filipino nurses are seen as irreplaceable. From California to New York, Filipinos are treated as cultural bridges, fluent in English, dedicated, and family-oriented. Through employment-based green cards, student visa to PR paths, and sponsorship programs, America is making it easier for Filipinos to stay permanently. And with recent policies supporting family reunification, the USA is sending a clear message. Please stay. We need you. Number 3. Italy. Is Italy falling in love with the Filipino spirit? What's drawing Italians to embrace Filipino workers so deeply? Why do so many elderly Italians prefer only Filipino caregivers? Italy's aging population depends on foreign caregivers, and Filipinos are the most trusted and beloved. Known for their patience, compassion, and work ethic, Filipinos have integrated beautifully into Italian communities. Filipinos in Italy now benefit from long-term stay permits, family reunification rights, and citizenship eligibility after just 10 years. Some cities even help pay for language classes and legal support to fast-track permanent settlement. From Milan to Rome, Italy wants Filipinos to stay, not just as workers but as citizens. Number 4. Australia is down under the ultimate Filipino dream. Why are more and more Filipinos calling Australia their forever home? Is it the peaceful life, the booming job market, or Australia's eagerness to keep them forever? Australia has embraced Filipinos across sectors nursing, teaching, construction, and IT. The Australian government has expanded its skilled migration visas, making the pathway to permanent residency, PR, much faster for Filipinos. With Filipino communities flourishing in Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane, and strong government support for family reunification, Australia isn't just opening doors, it's handing over the keys. Number 5. New Zealand. Why does this country love Filipino workers so much? Why does a small island nation like New Zealand work so hard to keep Filipinos? What makes them so vital to the Kiwi economy? New Zealand deeply values Filipino contributions in agriculture, dairy farming, healthcare, and construction. The government has introduced accredited employer work visas, which offer a clear path to permanent residency after just 2 years of work. Filipinos are respected, loved, and invited to settle down permanently with their families. In return, they're building homes, businesses, and beautiful lives in this peaceful paradise. Number 6. Germany is Europe's economic powerhouse, desperate for Filipinos. What if we told you that Germany, Europe's industrial giant, is asking Filipinos to stay for good? Why is Germany turning to Filipino professionals to save its workforce? Germany is facing a massive labor shortage in nursing, engineering, and manufacturing. In response, they've launched special recruitment agreements with the Philippines, making it easier for workers to migrate, gain PR, and even citizenship. The German language requirement used to be a hurdle, but now many institutions offer free language training, housing assistance, and career growth programs. Germany sees Filipinos as a long-term solution, not just a temporary fix. Number 7. Canada. Why is Canada giving priority to Filipinos? Are you ready to build a life in a country that actively welcomes you with open arms? Why is Canada doing everything it can to attract and keep Filipino families? Canada is known for its immigrant-friendly policies, but for Filipinos, it goes even further. From caregiver PR pathways, express entry programs, and provincial nominee routes, Filipinos have more opportunities here than ever. Communities like Toronto, Vancouver, and Winnipeg already have strong Filipino roots. Canada supports permanent settlement by offering free healthcare, education for children, and family sponsorship. Don't miss out. Smash that subscribe button to stay updated on Filipino-friendly countries that are building better futures. Number 8. Spain. Why is Spain reconnecting with the Philippines in 2025? Why does Spain feel like home to so many Filipinos? Is it just the language and shared history, or something deeper? Spain has been actively inviting Filipinos through student visas, caregiving programs, and language-based jobs. What's more, Filipinos can apply for Spanish citizenship after just 2 years, the shortest waiting time in Europe, thanks to colonial-era legal privileges. This cultural bond, combined with economic need, has led Spain to prioritize permanent migration and integration for Filipinos. In Spain, you're not just an immigrant, you're family. Number 9. Netherlands. Why is Holland offering permanent pathways for Filipinos? Is the Netherlands the next hidden gem for Filipinos abroad? Why is this progressive country offering easy residency paths to Filipino talent? The Dutch government is investing heavily in healthcare, logistics, and agriculture, and it's turning to Filipino workers to meet demand. Filipinos in the Netherlands are eligible for long-term visas, and many employers provide housing, relocation support, and Dutch language training. Through programs like the highly skilled migrant visa, Filipinos can gain permanent residency in just 5 years with full family inclusion. Number 10. Vietnam. Could this surprising neighbor be the next Filipino hub? Why are more Filipinos settling in Vietnam? What is making this Southeast Asian country a rising favorite? Vietnam may not be the first country that comes to mind, but it's quickly becoming a hotspot for Filipino teachers, digital workers, and business professionals. Filipinos are appreciated for their English fluency, professionalism, and cultural adaptability. The Vietnamese government is working on long-term visa reforms for educators and foreign professionals, and private schools and corporations are sponsoring Filipinos with long-term job contracts and housing. For those looking to stay in Asia but still enjoy high salaries, low costs, and welcoming communities, Vietnam is calling loudly. Where will you build your forever home? Filipinos are known for resilience, talent, and heart. The world is noticing and responding. These 10 countries aren't just offering jobs, they're offering a life, a home, and a future. If you found value in this video, don't forget to comment which country you'd love to live in, and subscribe for more empowering stories from around the world. Until next time, this is Wanderlust Ventures, where your story finds its place.